All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up. Get ready for takeoff. Today, our destination is going to be bad boys. We're going to talk about why do women fall for the bad guy. Not just any bad guy, but the macho, the rugged, like the Jeremy Meeks type. That kind, James Dean. That type of bad boy. Why do they? Ever wondered why that is? That phenomenon exists? Now, they may fall for the bad boy temporarily, but sometimes they don't mind having a relationship with the bad boy. When it comes to family, raising of children, that can be a little different. It's different when it's long term, but why do they like the warriors, the bad boys? Well, that goes back thousands of years. In every culture, everywhere, around the world, because before modern technology existed, we were hunter-gatherers, we were warriors, even in the days of the Wild West. You either, if you didn't work, you didn't eat. And for thousands of years, that's the way it was. We didn't have the welfare states we have today. We didn't have modern technology. You had to work to eat. You had to work to provide. Life was brutal. Life was hard. So women have always gone for the hardworking man, the guy who can build her a house, plow the fields, milk the cows, and raise a family. They liked the man who could work with his hands. They also liked the badass bad boy. This, you can go back to the Indian tribes even. The guy who could hunt the buffalo. This has always been a thing. Because in her mind, he's earned his feathers. He's got feathers, right? He wants to marry the squaw. He wants this beautiful princess. Well, she needs to know he can provide. Well, if he's hunting the buffalo and building a tent or a teepee or building a log cabin, he can hunt, provide, and protect. I'm going to tell you something. And for thousands of years, that's the way it was. This guy can hunt the buffalo. He can protect me, defend me, and provide for me. And it just, for thousands of years, every culture, everywhere, not just the Native Americans, but it was everywhere, every continent. You had to prove yourself. You're a warrior. Women love men in uniform. That kind of goes the same way. Because they pick up the sword and they go to defend their country. They go to battle. They're warriors. Why did King David have so many women? Because he defeated Goliath. In their mind, David was the ultimate warrior. He stood up for himself. He wasn't a wuss. He wasn't a pussy. He defeated Goliath and cut his head off. That's a true story. Look that up. And yeah, women, it's the warrior. It's the idea that I can pick up a sword and go fight. He's not weak. If you look at YouTube right now, what's it full of? Weak men. I'm not kidding. I can't tell you how many videos I come across of men being crybabies all the time. Some of them are even faceless channels, and they're still crybabies. They're ashamed to show their face. They're so chicken shit. And so I'm going, what's up with that? This is the oldest mystery in the universe. The bad boys. There's this one YouTuber, he animates it, and he's got Poindexter and he's got Jesse. You have the girl, Jesse's got the tattoos, and he's a bad boy motorcycle guy. But she goes for Jesse, the loser. The loser. Maybe Jesse knows how to be a protector. So you think. We don't know. But Poindexter is just a nerd with the glasses and boring. All right, let's go to that theory for a second. Remember the TV show Happy Days? See this guy right here? This is his best friend, Richie Cunningham. Look at the difference. This is supposed to take place in the 1950s. It's a great TV show. But Fonzie is kind of the James Dean type, the rebel without a cause. He rode his motorcycle, had a black leather jacket, and women swooned over him, but not over Richie. Richie represents the typical young man, middle class, kind of nerd, kind of geeky. His friends are kind of that way too, but this is supposed to be in the 1950s. But do you know what they represent? And Fonzie is kind of their teacher. Teaches these three young men how to be men like him. Now, Fonzie is supposedly a high school dropout, becomes an auto mechanic on the show. He eventually does get his high school education. Later on in the series, he finally gets his diploma, but still. He's got the black leather jacket. Girls swoon over this guy. Is he a provider? No. Well, today he would be. Mechanics make good money. But I'm just saying, what this personifies, the bad boy. Women just drawn to Arthur Fonzie, really. And he was only 5'6", by the way. For Soviet black pillars, it's all about heightism. No, he was only 5'6". Sorry. James Dean wasn't that tall either. Rebel without a cause. So, they go for the bad boy because they're seen as the protector. The warrior who could defend his territory. Absolutely. Now, let's talk about a scene from Problem Child 2. I can't play the scene. I'm not going to look it up, but I'm telling you what movie this came from. It's called Problem Child 2, starring John Ritter. In this scene, John is on a date with this woman, and they're at a restaurant. His son becomes jealous, and because he wants his new dad all to himself, and so he doesn't like the idea of women taking his dad away from him. So he calls up this woman's husband or ex-husband because they're going through a divorce. Let's see. Oh, your ex, your wife, soon to be ex-wife, is on a date with my dad. This is the name of the restaurant they're at. He tells this guy where she's at and what she's doing. And this guy is pathetic. He's sitting at home watching some infomercial. He wants to improve himself, he just doesn't have the motivation until he gets that phone call. He represents, he's on the couch, he's got soda pop, potato chips, watching TV, a junkie, right? Total loser, total junkie. And maybe that's why his woman left him. He's a blue-pilled simp, yes dear, doesn't stand up for himself. But the moment he gets that phone call, now his soon-to-be ex-wife is on a date with John Ritter at this restaurant. So what does he do? He got off that couch. And he went to that restaurant. Probably for the first time in his life, he's defending himself, standing up for himself, standing up for what he wants and what he believes in. He marches down to that restaurant. John Ritter, he walks up to their table and he's still in his pajamas or whatever. I mean, the scene is supposed to be funny, right? So John Ritter gets up and punches him. Boom. And what does this guy's soon-to-be ex-wife said? Oh, honey, are you okay? How dare you punch him? I can't believe you did this to this guy. Because they were married, I guess they have this bond, and they're not divorced quite yet in the show. So she goes back to him. Why? So John Ritter lost. He won the fight, but lost the woman because this other guy finally, for the first time in his life, stood up for himself. Enough to march down to the restaurant and confront John Ritter. Confront him. That's my woman. That's my woman. You're not going to take my woman from me. This is what women look for. So finally, he stood up for himself. Even though he lost the fight physically, because John Ritter punched him, but he won his woman back. He won her respect. Because he stood up for himself. Got off his ass, got off that couch, put down those potato chips, put down that soda pop can. He marched down to that restaurant and he defended his territory. Now, this is taken from the movie Problem Child 2 with John Ritter. And so that's just powerful. So you're saying, why do women like bad boys? What is it? Because they're the protectors. And for thousands of years, it's ingrained and it's hardwired into them. They can't help it. They see a bad boy, even like Jeremy Meeks, they go for him because that's how they define him as a badass, a man who can kick ass. Because I also grew up in the 80s, so macho men were the thing. Rambo, Terminator, you name it, guys were macho. Boom, 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 kick butt, kick butt, kick butt. And women like guys like that. But they don't like Clark Kent. Now, Clark could never win Lois Lane because she always saw Clark as the nerd and the bumbling idiot. But Superman, now that's different. Even though he was the good guy, he wasn't a bad boy, but Superman knew what he wanted, defended himself. He was brave, willing to do the ultimate. So, yeah, bad boys. Guys, stop being wusses. YouTube is full of crybaby videos. One after another. Wham, wham, wham. And this guy right here made just a video like that. A couple of them, in fact. I did that. And it cost me a relationship. Because I think there was this girl that was into me. I didn't realize it at the time because I kind of dismissed it and kind of like, you know, because I'm not the kind of guy that jumps to conclusions. Oh, just because a girl looks at you or smiles at you or talks to you doesn't mean she's into you. But when she's watching all your videos on YouTube, on Facebook, and she's following your post, and she's actually watching and listening to your content on Spotify, I'm going, it should have been something should have went off up there. But I just dismissed it. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, God. Because when I did stupid stuff, I did some dumb things. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm saying that this guy right here did some stupid shit. It's on my YouTube. I got one. I have nothing left to live for. This is the title of it. 75,000 views. It's still up, by the way. And I finally rebuilt my life. Went back to work. Got my job back because I was unemployed too. Because I just decided to disappear. I felt I had nothing left. And I felt that way at the time. I was busy going, wow, wow, wow. I was that guy. I was that guy. I am not that guy today. I am not that guy today. I have woken up, got myself back on the saddle, got my shit together. And I'm telling you, guys, that YouTube is full of crybaby guys. And you know what it cost me making that video? Well, I may have gotten subscribers, I may have gotten monetized, and it stuck me on this hamster wheel to where I had to put out black bill content like that. Then I opened up my eyes and going, I can't make videos like this. Now that I'm back on my feet, and I started to no longer feel that way. When I realized it cost me a date with a hot chick, I can't make those kind of videos anymore. I just can't do it. I can't. Because I lost her respect after that. I'm telling you, I could have gotten a date with a good-looking chick, and I blew it. I was stupid. I was stupid to run away the way I did, make the videos I made. Those were dumb. Even that video, that was dumb. It's still up. I now use it as a receipt saying, hey, I was that guy. I know how you feel. But making videos and continuing to make videos like that without getting back on your feet, one after another, and 6 weeks later, you're still making videos that way because you're on this hamster wheel because you think, I can't change. Okay, I get it. But look what it's costing you. Look at the image you're putting out. And you wonder why you can't get dates. You're talking to a guy who did that. I did that. It's on my YouTube channel. I have proof. But I don't think that way. I don't believe that way anymore. I have since then grew up, got my shit together. This video is longer than I wanted it to be. There's another video I'm going to play for you, but I'm not going to, the volume's going to be turned off. I'm going to comment on it as you're watching it. There's something I want you to see that relates to what we're talking about. Why do women fall for bad boys? And if you're a beta simp, we're going to talk about simps later. Right now, the topic of this video is bad boys. What is it? Because they're warriors, they're conquerors. Yeah, that's it. This goes back thousands of years. In any culture, every continent, everywhere, this is the way it is. It's hardwired into them to want the bad boy to be the protector. So women don't need that today. Well, but it's hardwired into them. It's in their DNA. It's in their biology. They can't help it. Because this goes back. They want a man who can protect and defend her and stand up for her. My late wife was that way. She wanted me to be jealous. She wanted me to stand up for her, which I did, and I won her heart. That's why me and my mother-in-law couldn't get along, because I told her off. I'm serious. So sometimes you have to stand up for yourself, because then you'll win the woman's respect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm flawed, but I learned from my mistakes. A mistake is, don't make videos like that anymore. No more crybaby videos. Listen, guys, if you're putting out crybaby videos, stop it. Stop it. Get your life turned around. Do something. Stop putting out woe is me videos, one after another. I mean, I can understand if you're going through a tough time, but then there comes, because I'll be looking at your channels and seeing if you get past that. You got to at some point move on and get past that like I did. All right, bad boys. I'm going to play a video for you. I'm going to comment on it as the video's playing. The volume's going to be shut off because I want to get a copyright strike. I'm commenting on it as the video's playing. It's telling you a story. You don't have to. It's called If You Go to Him, is the name of the video. Wait to see this video. It goes along with what we're talking about. You got the alpha male and the beta male. This is good. And okay, let's see. Come on, YouTube. There it is. So let's see if I can move myself around here. Move this. And the volume is completely turned off. Should be. Now look at this guy. He's good looking. He's handsome. He's attractive. This is the bad boy in the video. The bad dude. He's the predator. Okay, he sees this hot chick. She is super hot. So he decides to get with this chick. Can't blame him, man. Okay. Okay, talk about super hot. This is probably another topic for another video, but well, okay. Well, come on. I found he's whining and dining her, and she is super hot. And you notice the eyes. They're also playing with the eyes in this video. And you can't blame them because, okay, guys have always wanted women young and beautiful. They don't call them trophy wives for nothing. See, women say, why do men chase super hot women? Oh, no, because they're trophies. They get the high five from the other guys. It's social status. They date certain women for social status. The more attractive their woman is, the higher the social status. That's why. So this guy is going to get addicted to her, but he doesn't know the whole truth about her. He just thinks she's young, hot, single. Yeah, this is going to get good. I promise you. So he gets together with her. Okay, they're having a hookup. They're hooking up. And wow. He's alpha. Alpha man, go for what they want. He wanted her, he went after her. He's good looking, she's hot. Yes, absolutely. They're having their fling. But there's more to this story. So she decides to leave him because there's a reason. Yeah, listen, dude, you're a fling. You're alpha male. You're Chad. That's great. He's trying to call her. Okay, now he's being weak. This is where he's doing something you shouldn't do. Beg. He's begging. He's trying to. This is wrong. Alpha males should not beg. So now he started off as a good predator, but he's begging here. This is a mistake, guys. Don't beg. Now he's stalking here. This is another weak move. Weak men don't. That's what the incels do. Now he's finding out, okay, yeah, she is hot. You can't blame him. Man, the ultimate trophy. He wants that so bad. He wants that peace sleeve so bad. Guys would do anything to get it. He's definitely a predator. Now he's finding out she's married with a kid. Okay, her husband is obviously a beta simp. Look at the car they're driving. Look at the way he looks, the way he's dressed. He's totally beta. Completely beta. He's... Oh, wow. He walked up. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. The eyes. Oh, shit. Fuck. Look at that. Look at just... Oh, God. Jeez. His body language. Look at her eyes. Look at the way they're playing with it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so the advice I'm going to give now is, wow. Okay, you saw that, right? You saw the look, the eyes. He walked up to that door and total predator, total alpha male. Now this beta guy, what he needs to do, because obviously his wife no longer respects him. Why? Because he's a yes dear kind of guy. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. She goes to this alpha guy, predator, protector. She doesn't see her husband as a protector, barely a provider. Look at the car they're driving. That car is a beta car. He should be driving a Jeep Wrangler, a Ford pickup. That car is weak. The car they were driving, remember the car? The clothes, the way he's dressed. Not much different from the alpha guy, but he needs to get in shape. So the only way this beta simp is going to win this war is by telling this guy off. This predator, just look at they played with the eyes. I've never seen anything like it in any music video or a movie. The way they played with the eyes, that look, that body posture, that predatory look, the way he was looking, and the beta simp, the way his eyes just turned big and black, right? Did you see that? Oh shit. Okay, so what he needs to do is what the other guy did from Problem Child 2. He needs to protect his territory. He made a marital vow to that woman's family to protect. The only way he's going to win her respect so she won't cheat on him again, he needs to defend his territory. Guys, you need to defend your territory. If that were me, I'd be telling that guy, get the F out of here. Eat a bowl of you know what. Yeah. Eat a bowl of you know what. Get the F out of here and don't you ever come back. That's my wife. That's my kid. This is my house. And you need to get lost, buddy. Get lost. That would be me. That would be exactly what I would do in that situation this guy was in. Exactly. Now, this guy was stalking, which is a weak move. Incels tend to stalk girls. Don't do that, guys. That's weak. A strong man wouldn't have to do that. Confident men don't do that. They don't. Because he'll have enough confidence to know that he'll call her back. So there's a topic for another video, but alpha guys, they don't smother their girls. This guy was stalking her. That's so wrong. That's so messed up. But he wanted that peace leave so bad. So he showed weakness. Maybe he's an alpha bad dude wannabe, but even alpha guys can show weakness. This guy was showing weakness. Following her around like a lost puppy dog. That's weak. Confident men don't do that. They go their own way. That's just the way it is. You just don't do that. It's not necessary. You're confident. Fonzie didn't do that on Happy Days. He didn't follow girls around. They followed him around. And the movie Back to the Future, when Marty McFly defeated Biff in this skateboarding thing and got he didn't know that was his mom, Lorraine, decided to follow him home. I don't know who he is, but I'm going to find out. She followed him. Yeah, he defeated Biff, got manure all over Biff's car. Remember that? Yeah. You got to stand up for yourself. And this guy, when that predator came to that guy's front door, that would be me. That would be like, get the F out of here. This is my house. That is my wife. That is my daughter. You get the F out of here. Because I made a vow. At that point, he would earn her respect. She won't cheat on him again for a long time. As long as he maintains it, he'll turn alpha. Most of you guys out there, we're all alpha males by design. It's in our blood. But modern society has weakened a lot of men down. But that guy, that's what he looked. You see his eyes, big and black. If they were to continue that story, he would have turned alpha just like that. Hey, this is my house. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. I gotta be careful for my language. I am trying to tone down my language, keep it advertiser friendly. But this guy, he just needs to. I've never seen a video like that. Just the way the way they played with the eyes, guys. I can't say this enough. Don't be a wuss. We're gonna make another video. I'm gonna show you a video of a simp. He's such a big simp. He wore her name around his neck, literally. She took all his money. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in another video. I'm going to show you this. I kid you not, true story. He's a rock and roll. He's trying to make a comeback. He made millions and she took him. She took him. Yeah. He went broke. Yeah. Oh my God. Talk about being a simp. Oh God. That's another topic. But we're just talking about bad boys. Why do women? Because they're the protectors. And protectors means providers. They can hunt the buffalo. If you're a protector, chances are you'll be a provider. And her offspring will be strong. They look for strength. They look for confidence. They look for the asshole. That's why women like assholes. Even some of them bad boys may lack it in the muscle department, but they got it in attitude and other things they do. There's several different types of bad boys. Jeremy Meeks is just one type. Then you got the guys on the motorcycles. You got the guys in the suits. There's a couple of types of bad boys. And so, yeah, women love it. They like a man that's confident, who knows what he wants. Nice boys don't cut it, even on happy days. These three boys are taking lessons from this guy. This guy is doing everything he can to help Richie and his friends with the girls. Fonzie's got no problem getting chicks. None. They line up. That's a fact. You don't have to like that fact, but that's a fact. Image is different. That's why I don't make black pill videos anymore. Because I was that guy. And it cost me possibly a hot chick who lost respect for me. Making those videos got me monetized, got me discovered, but it cost me. And I woke up. I don't make videos like that anymore. No more woe is me. Hell no. I had to step back. What shit cost me a hot chick? I can't make videos like that. I don't care if it did give me money. I don't care if it cost me subscribers. Which it did. Leaving the black pill cost me subscribers. But I don't care because it's about image. It's about legacy. It's about being strong and being confident. So I don't put out those feel sorry for me videos anymore. I won't. Even if I'm going through a tough time, I still do every once in a while. But I've learned to cope better. I'm not saying I still don't fall down from time to time. We're human. Yes, we fall down. But you got to get back up. Get back up and get back in that saddle. Get back in that ring and go fight. Fight for what you want. Fight for what you believe in. That predator was at that guy's store. Like I said, get the F out of here. That's my family. You make a vow, you keep it. That's the way I would be. I don't need a gun for that. I got a baseball bat and I got my fist. And I got this right here. Stand up, speak up, and defend what's yours. This is another cause of divorce, I think. Is a bunch of weak wussified men that women don't respect. Too many yes, dear men. You need to say no from time to time. There's too many men out there going, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear. It's got to be a happy medium. You could say yes, dear, every once in a while, but you got to say no, ma'am, every once in a while. Or she won't respect you. She'll lose all respect. The marriage would just fall apart. Money is a big issue as well, but I think self-confidence, and I think that guys who don't defend their woman lose out. I won my wife because I defended her against her mom. Me and her mom did not get along. That's no secret. I stood up to her, I mouthed off to her, talked back to her. I think my late wife liked that a lot. I was being a jerk and an asshole. I was not the yes, dear husband. My marriage lasted 12 years to the day she passed away. You don't want to be the yes, dear guy. Don't. Your woman will leave you just like that. She'll cheat on you. She'll drift. You lose all respect. You gotta be the tough guy every once in a while. You gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta be the asshole from time to time. There's a reason why women like bullies. I'm not saying go be a bully. Don't do that. But you gotta stand up for yourself. King David defeated Goliath. He had women pursuing him. Bathsheba was taking a bath outside his house, underneath his patio. He's looking down and going, hot dang! Who's that? Ooh, sir, that's Bathsheba. Whew, man, she's hot. She knew, because there was David looking out his balcony. She's trying to get his attention. The guy who defeated that giant. Every woman in the kingdom wanted him. David wasn't perfect either. What did he do? Hot to dang. Send her on up. But sir, that's your best friend's wife. Oh, it is? Well, send her on up. That's exactly what happened. Then he got her pregnant. Sent his best friend to the front lines. Had him killed so he can have Bathsheba all to himself. Yeah, that's our hero. You know the story. So we're up to 37 minutes. The video is longer than I wanted it to be. I had to knock this video out. I didn't plan this video to be this long. I just had a lot to say. Why do women like bad boys? I don't know if I'll try to reshoot it and knock it down, but I had to say it. And yes, I'm a rambler, and there's no script in front of me this time. I just had so much to say and get out. Now I'm repeating myself. Because I think I said it. I demonstrated what you needed to know. Guys, stop being crybabies. YouTube is full of crybaby videos. I'm 25. I've never had a girlfriend. I'm 35. I've never had a girlfriend. Guys, stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. Oh, geez. Stop being crybabies. Take the lead. Take charge. Women like a man who could take the lead. They do. They say it's all 50-50. Well, yes and no. But they still, deep down, it's been that way for thousands of years, women respect a man who takes charge and takes the lead. That's just the way it's always been. Even if modern society tells you women are going their own way, they make more money than the man, they're the boss babes, don't listen to that foolish nonsense. Women are still women. Deep down, they still want the bad boy. They still want the confident man. They want the man that knows what he wants, and he takes it. Yeah, he knows what he wants, and he goes after it. He pursues it, takes it. They like a man with confidence. Absolutely they do. I need to listen to what I'm saying here. There's something I'm thinking about, so, because I'm not going to blow it again. So we're going to make another video about simps. I'm going to show you the world's biggest simp. Literally wore her name around his neck. That is not a joke. That's a true story. He's a rock and roll superstar. At least he used to be. Sold over 100 million records. So, yeah, this guy's a celebrity. Even celebrities can be simps. So, yeah. I want to thank everybody coming aboard. We're going to have to end it for up to 40 minutes. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this video to be this long. Oh, crap. I just had so much to say, and I needed to get it said. Stop making crybaby videos. And stop hiding behind the camera. Stop being faceless on top of it. There's several channels that are just total crybabies. Wusses. Yeah. And they continue video after video. But the problem is they get on this hamster wheel. And they continue to make videos like this. They have to... They're trapped. Guys, stop making that content. You may have views on YouTube, but it may be costing you girlfriends, relationships, because women won't respect you. They see you on YouTube, the kind of videos you're putting out. This is not a confident man. Don't beg. Don't. And stop whining and complaining about your life. Can't get a job. Never had a girlfriend. I have no friends. I'm lonely. Stop putting out that content. And I can understand you make a video like that every once in a while when you're feeling down, but you need to get yourself back up. But you continue to stay down, video after video after video. You're done. Stop it. Stop it. YouTube right now is full of men doing this. It's okay for a woman to do it, but not a man. You're a man. Take the lead, or you're not going to get laid. I'm just telling you the truth. I've been married. I'm a widow. I've made some I've done stupid stuff. I've been there, guys. I've made videos like that, and I stopped. Yeah, I did stop. I don't make videos like that anymore. I quit. And it's cost me viewers. It's cost me subscribers. It's cost me plenty. But I got my dignity back. Got my self-respect. And in the long run, I'll make a comeback. Because I think, and I know, it cost me a potential girlfriend. I didn't realize until they mentioned, she used to watch all your videos. Yeah, she was following me. I mean, actually participating and watching my content. True story. And I blew it. I'll never get another chance with that chick. So that's history. But other girls will come along. I won't make that mistake again. You've got to be confident. Start dressing up, guys. Another thing. Another topic for another video. It's 43 minutes. Hey, look, we got to go. There's more I'm going to say on dating and relationships. And because that's a popular video. That's a popular topic. I did one just like this, similar, about 3 months ago. Something about why are men so lonely? Something along those lines. 35 likes, no dislikes. The like to dislike ratio was 100%. I said, that's the kind of content the viewers like. That's why I'm kind of like, why do the women go for the bad boys? I just told you. It just goes back thousands of years. They're the protectors. It's just hardwired into them. They can't help themselves. It's programmed into them to like the bad boys, the protectors. You got to protect and defend what's yours. Another thing that bad boys don't do, they don't protest. What? Yeah. They move on. They go their own way. You don't see alpha men out there protesting this, and this. Blue-haired guys do this. Weak men do this to attract the lefty girls. Weak simps do that. Guys who can't get jobs, can't get laid, they're the ones out there protesting. Throwing bricks through windows. They're the ones. Alpha guys who are confident. They got better things to do with their time. Yeah, so they're not out there holding protest signs. They're not. They're going their own way. They are doing their own thing, and they're confident in what they're doing. Absolutely. 45 minutes. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I should have live streamed this maybe, but we made this hard copy. I'm sorry for this going on. At least you can play it in the background. Except for that one video I showed you that requires your attention, because I want you to see the eyes. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I really have to let go. We're going to break this up into other videos. The next one is simping. Oh, I can't wait to do that one. Simping. Simps. Oh my God. Stop simping. Well, it's hard to say au revoir. So, au gratin. You like my outros and intros? I even got to use my own tagline. Eat a bowl of... I have to be careful because I got to keep this advertiser friendly. So, this is the magic finger, right? And it's going for that button on this iPad Pro. That's what I'm filming this with. It's hard to say au revoir. So, au gratin. Here we go. Oh no, it's going for the button. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.